my patient, really think that what they're looking for and what going to make them comfortable.
No, I think that's great because what you said is you're a patient too.
Right.
And so you put yourself in their shoes. It can be scary, but if you give them a great personal touch and your staff makes everybody feel so comfortable, some of these surgeries or procedures aren't that scary anymore.
Absolutely.
It's a positive experience.
I have to say that having a high level of clinical skill is my responsibility to my patient. That is something that they all have to expect, and it is my job that I should show to them. But for them to know that they are cared for, they have a dentist who really, after their best interest, listen to them and be able to find a solution and partner with them in order to solve their dental problem. I think that is important.
Oh, definitely.
And sometimes it is more important than how well you can do the job for them, which I never put that lightly. I always shoot for providing the best dentistry for my patient.
That's great. Well, we noticed that you also don't charge a $300 or a $400 consultation fee like most dentists do. Why is that?
That is a discussion that we just been asked all the time. And you know what? There's somebody who hear that we actually meet with patients for the first time and not charging them anything. They question. They say, "Are you real? Are you serious? You may just pretend like you're not charging me, and by the time I get to the office, you're going to start charging for this and that, and by the time I get out of the office, I have to pay like $300 anyway." I want you to know that it's absolutely free, and it is not a consultation that some of people are doing by having one of their team members meet with a new patient and show them a video and say, "Oh, by the way, if you want to meet the doctor, you have to put down $300 to reserve the spot." My initial visit with a patient is a real comprehensive examination. I meet with them first in order to understand the situation. I think it is so important. I cannot help people if I don't understand where they're coming from, what their problem, and what holding them back. Because the problem you can see, but what holding them back, if they don't open up and share with you, you cannot see. And you cannot help people if you really don't know what really holding them back, what make them getting into the situation that they are in at this point. We're doing a full set of x-rays, and x-rays that are necessary. I share with them the condition of their teeth or their dental condition at that time, and also share with them all the options that they can choose out of what dentistry can do in order to improve the situation. With that, we share with them the investment of how much it's going to cost for each of the options and help them through finding the way in order to finance or make dentistry affordable for them. That's all going to be comprehensive for new patients who come to see me. I just say that, why do I have to charge people when I even don't know whether I can help them or not?
Right.
The first initial consultation to me is a chance of them to get to know me, for my potential patient get to know me and see if whether they like me enough and would like me to take care of them. After the consultation, if they feel like, "Hey, I love you, Trisha, and it seems like you are the person who actually can help me to solve my dental problem," we are going to, they know that they can be very well taken care of. If they decide that I'm not for them, it's just a good meeting, we shake hands and we part. It is no problem, and there's no string attached or any obligation or anything on the part of the patient.
That's great. Well, if you have dentures or if you have missing teeth, why don't you stay tuned, because you don't want to miss our next segment. Welcome back. Now, Dr. Lee, our trivia question was, how many are really happy with dentures or missing teeth?
I have to say that in my experience, it's very little. It's
very
maybe
small amount of people.
very likely less than 5%. And to me, even the smaller percentage of less than 5% of people who really think that they are happy with their denture, I think that's just because they don't know any other better options.
They don't know any other options, so they don't know any better.
Right.
Yeah.
If I actually meet anybody who say that, Trisha, you know that I'm so happy with my denture, you don't have to do a thing, I just live fine, and I have the ability to put implant and replacing their denture with implant and free of charge to them. After the experience, I know for the fact, I know 100% that they're going to choose the teeth supported by implant over denture, 100%.
Making treatment affordable for all is something that your patients love. So tell me about that.
For everybody who I talk to, if we just start talking about the subject of dental implant, you know, what they're going to come up with as the first question.
How much?
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that it is too expensive.
Yeah.
And I have to say to you that as we're asking them furthermore, you think that it is expensive. Do you know how much it is? None of them can answer me. They actually think that it is expensive without really knowing that how much it actually is. I just think that for the benefit of dental implant bring to our life, comparably, I don't think that it is that expensive to all of the benefit that actually can change our life. I meet with our patients, discuss with them on the option that they can have, and share with them how much the investment going to be for their particular situation. We come up with idea of how we can make those investments fit into their budget by monthly payment or breaking down the treatment into phases. And also, we work with all dental insurance. Most of our patients having dental insurance, so we work with them. That make the treatment affordable for them.
Definitely.
And it is so important. After all of that being being figured out, patient can find out that it is not that expensive in order to be able to change your life.
Change your life, be able to smile and laugh and eat what you want. Yeah.
It is so important. There's no money actually can trade for that. I really don't think that it is totally something much more than money can buy.
Oh, definitely. It's changing your life. It's a life-changing thing to do.
We have a lot of older folks now who are in 60, 70 years old, and you know that they are still very young at this time, still very active. They still go water skiing, they still go golfing, they meet with people for dinner almost every night since they don't have to work anymore, they can stay late out.
Yeah.
They want to enjoy that kind of lifestyle, and I just know that if they, at the age that most of people say that, okay, I don't care so much about my teeth look or whether I eat well or not, those group of folks don't. They want to look their best because they still have a very active life.
In researching for this interview, we found that dentures can lead to serious health, nutritional, and even social problems. I wasn't aware of that. Do you see this in your practice?
Absolutely. Each patient come to see me with the denture problem, Erica having different story. But all of the story coming down to they cannot eat very well. There's a lot of food, especially vegetable, that they cannot eat. So it's affecting their health. You know that a lot of bacteria can trap underneath those dentures, that causing some infection of the gum and even going into the body. And about their social life. I have to say to you the story about me spending the first year after dental school with a dentist who working for nursing home. We went to 5 different nursing homes in the Washington area during that time in order to visit on the patient and try to fix denture for them. Most of them have a sad life. They don't want to go anywhere. Most of their teeth are in the cup. They just don't enjoy life at all.
And the dentures hurt to put in. When my grandmother was dying, it hurt to put her dentures in. She didn't want to wear them anymore. Yeah, I've experienced that.
If you go to the nursing home and you talk to most of the people living there, they don't want to wear their teeth unless they absolutely have to. They don't use their teeth in order to eat because they cannot eat with the teeth anyway.
Yeah.
My goal, my wish that I be able to touch those lives. I am able to be able to go to those places that I visit. How many years ago? 16 years ago. At the time that I didn't know any better. I just didn't know whether I can help them in order to give them back the lives that they can still enjoy. I am so sure that if they have teeth that fix, they can go out and eat. They can show themselves with beautiful teeth. They're going to be happier.
Right. No, Oh, that's great. That's a great story. And that's really important. That's something people don't realize.
Right.
How hard it is to wear dentures and how limiting it is.
That's one thing about people wearing denture. It's just they just thought that was it.
Right.
They just did not know.
They didn't know
of
there were other options.
They either say that, okay, I am too old, I don't have any teeth anymore, or it's too expensive. Those are the part that hold them back. They just say that there is no way that I can be free from this situation. I either accept it and live with it because there's no other choice. Now there is choice. There is choice. I just know that most people will find out that this is affordable. This can be done.
You offer a free special report on implants the people at home get without talking to anyone in your office. That's great.
Yes, I wrote that report for people who want to know more information about dental implant because you know that most of people want to ask questions about the subject, but they just don't know who they're going to ask to, and they just don't want to pick up the phone talking to somebody at the dental office. They feel like I just don't know whether my question is even makes sense or not and everything. So that is why I wrote those reports and put it on patients who just having problem with their denture or missing teeth. Pick up the phone call, toll-free number, 24 hours a day at any time. They just leave their name, their address, and I will send the report to their home. They can read that, know a little bit about the procedure, know a little bit about my practice and myself. And after they read the report, if they still have more questions and they would like to meet us in person, they can just call and make an appointment for themselves.
Wow, that's great. That makes it so easy.
And just like I discussed with you before, the appointment they come in going to be free.
A free consultation.
Absolutely.
Which is a wonderful thing that you give to people. You hold free seminars in the Dallas area, which is great to educate. Now, why is that so important to you?
It is so important in the way that it's just like the people that I just discussed with you, that they just would like to have information, but they don't know who they're going to ask. They just don't know whether they're ready, to come to a dental appointment or not. And also, I have a lot of people who get to know me, go about what I can do for my patient, but they live a little bit far away from my practice. They're not sure whether it's worthwhile for them to drive all the way to Plano in order to meet with us for a dental appointment or not. I come to them. I open seminar in different locations throughout North Dallas and be able to meet with all of the potential patients who have questions about implant. They can meet with me in person. They can listen to my seminar sharing with them of what I can do. They can personally ask any question to me, meet with my team, and I think that it is going to be a really, really easy way for them to get to know us.
That's great. That's really a great service that you offer. Oh, you are the friendliest dentist in the Dallas area. I love it. In Texas, in all of Texas. Well, that has been some powerful information today from Dr. Trisha Lee of Family Dentistry of Plano. If you are not happy with your smile, call Dr. Lee now. She can make your smile perfect, affordably, for all budgets. If you have any questions, feel free to call directly at the number below. I'm Erica Schaefer, and it has been my pleasure to be your host today on Special Segments. Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Thank you, Erica.